Hello there. I'm really excited today because I get to go on an interview in a few days actually. This is not a bullcrap prank or anything. This is about me being autosexual and autoromantic. So this is something that's very important to me and I'm very happy about this. So this being said, I've already been viral on Twitter with F-U-C-K hate, fuck hate, and also I'm also going to be viral on YouTube, which is not just this vlog, but also going to be on somebody else's vlog. I'm going to be interviewed by a great YouTuber, which I'm not bullshitting you on. I had a conversation with him over the phone and it was very interesting and I really enjoyed it, and I told him what I thought auto romance and autosexuality is, which is no different from having this and this. Being human. That's what it means to me. Not to let out the cat out of the bag. So that being said, I had a good day. I just had to get some fresh air because of the butterflies in my stomach because I'm so excited about this interview. It's going to be a few days, and I think one of those few days is my birthday, my 33rd birthday, so that's good. So maybe February 4th I might be being interviewed too, so that would be interesting. That being said, I had to take the garbage out, which is good because I needed the fresh air. My stomach was doing flips, and my heart was doing flips too because I'm so excited. I am still thinking I'm having a break with reality or a psychotic break because I'm not usually, no one sees me as interview material. I don't even get a job interview because of my PTSD. But I said I do have PTSD, just so as you know, and he said that's okay. And other stuff. It was very enlightening to talk to him, and it's going to be very enlightening to be able to speak about this, about my side of things, which is the human side. I'm very honored that I had stumbled upon the guy's question for an interview with an autoromantic, autosexual human being. LGBTQ human being. And then that being said, I was drawn to the question and I couldn't stop emailing him and commenting him and messaging him on Facebook, so it actually worked. Being a pain in the ass actually worked for the first time. I'm actually happy. My persistence paid off. I might actually be going more viral than the goddamn COVID virus. Only I'm much cuter than the COVID virus. That being said, I have to find something really nice to wear. I might have to find something to wear. That being said, I'm very excited. Everyone in my group home is excited as well. And my mother is over the moon. Because I happen to be a good reader and I literally read what I read. And I saw the guy saying, I'm a famous YouTuber looking for a auto-romantic / sexual person trying to interview. And I said, oh, me. I raised my hand. I said, me. I'll do it. So that was pretty good. Sorry I didn't do the vlog for very much. I haven't been doing very much vlog-worthy things. Some of my memoirs have been blocked again because of the fact that I'm auto-romantic, autosexual, which is kind of a hater thing that they're doing. Yeah, some of the sellers won't sell my one set of trilogy of memoirs because they include auto-romance, autosexuality, and LGBTQ, and they find that to be a little offensive. I don't know why they do, but that's beside the point. That makes me, I'm not even going to go there. I'm very happy that I'm literally going to say this to these book publishers that won't publish my memoirs, and the also other people who are ignorant about auto romance and autosexuality, like doctors, nurses, mental health people, that we are not deviant, we are not RETRD or even deviant or psychopathic. We're just humans. So that being said, I'm really excited to make the world know that what a human really looks like and what a human really is. I've dealt with a lot of problems because I was human, and now I get the opportunity to be human and to show the human side of me instead of the bitchy side of me, actually. Instead, I'm going to be showing the humanity of my people, and I don't mean my genetic ethnicities. I'm talking about my fellow autos. We are going to be actually happy and actually very nice to be interested in knowing that they have not just one of them their own as their ally, but the fact that I will speak up for them as well as myself. I'm one of them as well. So that being said, I'm just gonna say to the friggin' world that LGBTQ and auto-romance, sexuality, whatever, is not a mental disease or a disease. You know what is a disease? It's COVID. And people like me are not diseased. And that's what I want to bring down to the world. That, and this is why I do this vlog sometimes, to show you, hey, I do live. Auto-romantics are not narcissists, retards, or sexual deviants, or psychopaths, or diseased. We've been through this with the LGBTQ community, saying that it's a disease, it's mental illness, it's a form of retardation, it's a form of medical problem. Well, that's a pile of shit. I think it's important that the medical community should know, especially, that what auto-romance and auto-sexuality means being human. It's love. That's what it is. And I'm really kind of a little on the hyper side right now because of this, and I'm very excited. I'm sorry if I'm letting out the cat out of the bag, but I'm just thinking about what questions. I have to think about what to wear. I know what I might wear. Something a little sexy and something a little classy. So that would be good. With a scarf around my neck, of course, or something. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll make myself look prettier than usual. I'm usually pretty, but in this case, this will be a special occasion. I had to cancel my guitar meet twice, this week and next week, because of the interview, and I don't really care at this point. No offense, Amanda, I love you, but I want this interview badly, because I want to say this. I'm fucking human. That's it. If that you can be whatever religion and be LGBTQ and be safe about it. You can be whatever political allegiance and be LGBTQ and still feel safe. I want the world to know that. This is the fuck hate thing. Excuse my language, but that is what it is fuck hate. Fuck hate. I've said it more than once about Islamophobia. I've said it once about homophobia, transphobia. I'm not transgender. I'm 100% genetically female, organic female. But I am a trans ally. I tried to do some other dating sites and it never worked, and now I've figured out why. And I'm actually pretty happy. And now I'm being interviewed for that same reason, that I can't seem to date other people, nor do I want to date other people. So that being said, I'm more than over the moon. I'm over Jupiter. I'm over Saturn. I'm like really crazy. Hyper, and this is something that doesn't happen every day, that you get to be interviewed on a podcast, or in this case with me, a YouTuber. The fact that I'm going to be interviewed by a YouTuber, and I'm going to go with the motions of getting some outfits ready for the interview, and my makeup for the interview. I'm not going to do the pagan makeup, but I am going to do something nice. And then I'm going to put on lip gloss and a nice choker, not this little dinky thing. So that being said, I'm going to make myself look like a little cutie pie. For 3 days I have to be wearing tank tops, because those are the only nice things I have that are dressy or nice. That being said, and it'll have to be held in my bedroom, because I'll be probably saying some stuff that might not be appropriate for this area. So that being said, I'm very excited that I'm going to, and how I might even speak up to the medical community and say that this is not a form of any kind of problem, that this is just love and humanity, and that we ought to be respected. I'm not trying to be famous or anything, I'm just trying to make my orientation known to the world. Like Gaia Vita, I think her name is. She's on my Facebook. She went for an interview a few days ago, and now I'm going on an interview. And I'm just fresh out of the closet as far as being an auto-romantic. That is very cool that that is happening. I'm also going to be celebrating my 33rd birthday on February 4th. That is my favorite, one of my favorite days. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass of a day, because that's when I had my February 4, 1989 was when I acquired PTSD. I'm not going to tell you how I acquired it, because it would scare the shit right out of you, and might even trigger some people, so I'm not even going to mention it, the cause of it. But I do have PTSD since birth, and up till now. And I'm also have Asperger's. I'm going to show the world that what a human is, what a human is supposed to be. A human is supposed to be a loving being. If they are attracted to themselves lovingly, that's their prerogative, and that's my prerogative too as well. And I want not just my story, but everyone else's story to be told. There's a lot of eroticism involved with this, but I don't think there should be. It's just an orientation, like being lesbian, bisexual, gay, whatever. It's nothing different from that. It's an orientation. It's legally, and I'm gonna have it. If it's not legally, medically designated as a orientation, I will have it done so. And as far as hate groups like I'm gonna say that Korean Muslim, FB, I will say that that you can be whatever religion you want, be LGBTQ or auto, and still be safe. I want to bring that message clear to everybody. This is not taboo. I have tried to make it very clear in my 3 memoirs that I made into one big memoir. And now I have to, I had one of them blocked because it's too controversial. I think one of my actual memoir, part of the memoir trilogy was actually blocked because it was too controversial. Well, what's so controversial about being human? So I don't get that. But anyway, I'll be able to say this to everyone. It's not a controversy. It's not a question. It's just what we are. It's in our DNA. It's no different from being gypsy, Asian, whatever the hell else you pop out of this world as. It's just the way you're born. And I want to drive that home, it's the way you were born. You have no control of who you are, to some extent, but you can celebrate it. We already celebrate different religions, we already celebrate the other orientations, we already celebrate skin color and stuff, but we don't celebrate auto romance and auto-sexuality. I think that's what's needed to be noticed, and it's not fucking narcissism or retardation or anything else for that matter that's deviant or horrific. We're just trying to live a life like everyone else. And I would say to the hate groups on Facebook this: if you are going to be any kind of phobia person, I'll tell you this, or a hater or a chicken, that's juggalo for hater, that you will not win toe-to-toe with me, because love will always win the fight. I believe that this is important for me. I think this is why I've been sent here, to piss off the haters and to tell the world what a human really is, which is to love. That just because it's a little exotic doesn't mean it's like stuff that's against the law. It's not against the law. So why is it so taboo to be auto-romantic and auto-sexual? That's what pisses me off. It's well within the law. So that being said, I've gone through this again, and I've said some of the ebook distributors are haters or hate groups that are against LGBTQ and auto romantic communities like Scribd and other things. So that being said, I don't believe that some people should be. I know there's some people that shouldn't have published books, like people like Hitler and stuff. But then we have also people like me who are well within our rights to tell who we are, what we're about, and that it's not have to be a controversy or a question or a disease. You know what the disease really is, and I'm going to tell you what it is. And it's not just COVID-19 or the Omni strain. It's hate. That is the first pandemic that ever started, was hate. And it continues on to this day. And it'll continue on until we are extinct. Hatred will continue, but love can be the vaccine. If you let love be the vaccine, hate will dissipate. That's what I'm going to make a point across in this vlog and also on my interview, I hope. I'll just think about what the questions are and stuff, and I'll just say, oh, that's a good think. I needed a good think anyway because my brain's getting a little slow on me. So I need a good think anyway, so I thought, that's even better. Not just an interview, get my word out, get Gaia's word out, but also my word out that we are just this. Human. We're not a virus, we're not a bacteria. And even viruses and bacteria have a right to be on this planet, but it's hatred that's the problem. So that being said, and yesterday was the Holocaust Memorial Day, something I'm also equally passionate about because I'm Asian Gypsy, and they were autopsied alive in the Second World War during the Holocaust. So that is part of my heritage, and I've also got a little bit of Jewish in me by DNA. That being said, I wrote a letter to a fictitious doctor saying, please do not experiment on any more Asians or minorities. I've also said things like, DNA is not a source of hate, it's supposed to be a source of celebration. And don't forget us who didn't make it. So that being said, I'm very passionate about my stuff, and I'm very important. It's very important. Who I am is very important. And I know there's other people that are just like me. They need to hear a voice for them. I remember seeing a Facebook post that said, grow your hair. Grow your hair long for those who can't grow their hair longer. That's meaning like if you can grow your hair long for the natives, the indigenous people of North America, then you become their voice. That's why I'm kind of growing this mop out. I don't know if I can make it into a braid, but I'm doing it because I want to be the voice of the people that don't usually have a voice. That's why I think I've been put on this planet. I find that Mongoloid ethnicities and LGBTQ people are not being spoken very well. We do have gay pride and stuff, but that's just a bandage. It's nothing that's gonna say sorry for calling you guys a disease or anything. So that being said, yeah, and I remember being in a group on Facebook by accident called Korean Muslim. Korean Muslim was a hate group, and I'm gonna be saying that these hate groups have to be taken off Facebook. Like Korean Muslim, for example. You can be Korean and Muslim, but you have to be tolerant of other people and accepting and celebrating of other people. That's why we have a God. I don't care what name you call him, it's still a creator. And he is love. He is compassionate and merciful. So why the hell do you have to go around trashing other people's DNA, other people's religions? Because it doesn't suit you. That's just not right. I don't like the word. I was called in this Korean Muslim group. It was called Korean Muslim FB. I was called faggot, dyke, whore, you name it. I was called it. And I was so mad.
Yeah. He wanted to lay down, I said, no, put your BG on. So he went.
So that being said,
was still in the bed, so he started banging them all.
This is my time to say, hey, you're the son of a... He's a real Muslim. He's a real human. It ain't the Korean Muslim members or Korean Muslim on Facebook. I'll tell you, they're not them. They're not human. They're nothing more than iPads, phones, computers, haters. They just conform and do whatever is told and said. I don't find that very human. I find that you have to be who you are, be first, and that you were born a human first, then your faith comes second. And when you go to sleep as a human first, and then first a human, you fall asleep or die as a human, then your religion follows. You're born a human, then religion follows. It's not a question. 23 chromosomes from mom, 23 chromosomes from dad, that's just the way it is. That's nature, that's my religion. Paganism, Wiccan, shamanism. And I think that nature comes first over man-made beliefs. And the fact that we are all, unless we have some kind of abnormality or genetic deletion or something, we are all have 23 chromosomes from mom and dad. And that being said, that comes first, more so than skin color, religion. So don't even bother hating. You're just gonna, if you diss somebody for their orientation, or you diss someone for their skin color, or diss someone, period, you're disrespecting yourself as well. It's that simple and it's that stupid. So let's just be tolerant towards one another, LGBTQ and religious. Disabled, able, whatever, we all are human. That's it. And I'm not going to say anything else about it. I still have butterflies in my stomach because I'm hyper. Still. Because of my chance at going on an interview. I have to get some clothing ready. So that being said, that's what it is. Do feel free to not fan me, but subscribe to me as Medical Drama Queen. Press the subscribe button and hit the bell for any notifications of when I come back on. Thank you, and I hope to hear from you soon.